Hello and welcome. Today we will crochet the summer vest or cardigan. This vest can be made in any size that you want. You can customize it. You can make it as long or short as you want. You can add a fringe to make it resemble a boho vest. This is an easy beginner friendly tutorial. To crochet the summer vest or cardigan, we will need the following. Yarn in any color and material of your choice. You can check the description box for details. You will also need two sizes of crochet hooks, 4.5mm or a size 7 and 5mm or an 8 size crochet hook. We will also need scissors, stitch markers, measuring tape and a tapestry needle. Now let's begin. This is a schematic. We will crochet the summer vest or cardigan in two parts. Each part will include the front and the back. We will not need to join at the shoulders. We will chain the entire length of the front and the back. The rows indicate half the breadth of the summer vest or cardigan. Once we finish making both the panels, we are going to fold them in half. Now we will begin sewing from the bottom till the armhole, leaving a gap for the armhole. Do the same on the other panel. We will turn both to the back. We are going to sew the backs together, but we are going to leave a small gap at the top. You can make this vest in any length and width. Here are some standard sizes. You can modify them as you want easily. The chain is the length of the vest. The number of rows in each part is half the width of the vest. We are going to chain in multiples of 12 plus 4 this entire length. I am going to chain 59 to 60 inches for a size medium. You can chain as much ever you want. We are going to begin with the smaller or the 4.5mm crochet hook. Make a slip knot. We are going to chain in multiples of 12 plus 4. That means we will chain in multiples of 12 and to the end we are going to add 4 chains. To make counting easier, what we will do is chain 12 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now we will count 12 again. So start with 1, 2, 3 and so on till 12. So keep counting from 1 to 12. So your chain will be a multiple of 12 once you reach your required length, which is 59 to 60 inches for me. Once you finish your chain, which is a multiple of 12, you will add 4 chains to it. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now you will measure your chain by placing it straight against a measuring tape. So make sure it is straight and just place it against the measuring tape. My chain measures about 59 inches. Row 1. We are going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. The loop on the hook does not count as a chain. Skip the first chain, skip the second chain, skip the third chain. Into the 4th chain we will work a double crochet. Yarn over. Insert your hook into the top loop of the V or any loop that you want. So I am going to go into this top loop. Yarn over and pull through the loop. Once you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Once you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. This first chain 3 will be our first double crochet of the row. Now we will chain 1. We are now going to skip 1 chain and double crochet in the next chain. So this is the chain that we just worked into. We will skip this chain and in this next chain we will make a double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook into the V. Then yarn over and pull through the loop. Once you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Once you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Next you will chain 1. Skip 1 chain and double crochet in the next chain. We have worked in this chain, skip the next chain, double crochet in the next chain, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain and make your double crochet. In this row, we will work in the same way. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next chain. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next chain till the end of the row and I will meet you there. At the end of the row, after the double crochet, you are going to have 2 chains left. So chain 1, skip 1 chain and double crochet into the last chain of the row. This is the end of row 1. You can count your stitches by counting the V's that you see. From row 1, the number of stitches will remain the same in all the rows, which is the number of chains you made minus 2. Chain 3 and turn your work for row 2. 1, 2, 3. In row 2, we are going to double crochet in all the double crochets and all the chain spaces. So let me show you how to do it. We have already double crochet in this first double crochet because the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Now let us work in this next space. Yarn over. Insert your hook into the space that you see. Yarn over and pull through the loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. You have made a double crochet in the chain space. Now make a double crochet in this next double crochet. Yarn over. Insert your hook below both the loops of the V of the stitch. Yarn over and pull through the loop. Complete your double crochet. Now you will work in the chain space. So yarn over, go into the space. Now you are going to work on top of this double crochet. So insert your hook below both the loops of the V of the stitch and make your double crochet. You will continue in the same way, working in all the chain spaces and all the double crochets of the row, and I will meet you at the end. I have reached the last chain space of the second row. Make a double crochet in it. Now you will double crochet in this double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook below both the loops of the V of the stitch and make your double crochet. You are also going to work a double crochet on top of the chain 3 because the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. So yarn over and go into the third chain that you see. So insert your hook into the third chain and make your last double crochet of the row. Begin row 3 with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. This chain 3 counts as your first double crochet. So in this first stitch, you have already worked a double crochet. Now we will go to the next stitch. In that we will make another double crochet. So insert your hook below both the loops of the V and make your next double crochet. Make another double crochet in the next stitch. 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 Now you have chained 3 and made 5 more double crochet, so you have 6 double crochet. Next you are going to chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. Now you will skip 2 double crochet. So skip 1 stitch and skip the next stitch. And in the next stitch, we will make a double crochet. So insert your hook into the next stitch after you skip 2 and make a double crochet. After this first double crochet, we are going to make 9 more double crochet in the next 9 stitches. So begin in the next stitch and start making your 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. You have 10 double crochet in all, beginning from this first double crochet after the skip 2 stitches. Now we are again going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2. And in this stitch we will begin making double crochets till we have 10 in all. So chain 3, skip 2 and 10 double crochets. I will meet you once you finish. Now we will continue the same pattern. Chain 3, skip 2 stitches and then double crochet in the next 10 stitches. Chain 3, skip 2 stitches and then double crochet in the next 10 stitches. Continue this till the last 8 stitches of the row and I will meet you there. I have reached the end of row 3. I have 8 stitches left. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now skip 2 stitches. This is the last stitch that we have worked into. Skip the next 2 stitches and into the next stitch start making your double crochet. So make a double crochet. Make a double crochet in the next stitch. 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 So you have made 5 double crochet and reached the chain 3. The chain 3 counts as a stitch, so double crochet in the third chain of the chain 3, yarn over, insert your hook into the third chain and make your last double crochet of the row. So now you have 6 double crochets in all at the end of the row. Chain 3 and turn your work for row 4. 3, turn your work. In row 4 we are going to make 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. In the first stitch, the chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. So in the next 3 stitches we are going to make 3 double crochet. So insert your hook into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, make 2 double crochet. And in the next stitch, make your third double crochet. So you have 4 double crochet in all, counting the chain 3, which is a double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you will skip 2 stitches. We have worked in this stitch, so skip the next 2 stitches, and in this chain space we will make a single crochet. Don't yarn over like you do for a double crochet, just insert your hook into this chain space, yarn over and pull through the loop. Once you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both the loops to make a single crochet. Next you are going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now you are going to skip the next 2 double crochet. So skip 1, skip 2, and in this double crochet you will make a double crochet. So skip 2 double crochet, in the next double crochet make a double crochet. After this double crochet, make a double crochet in the next 5 stitches so that you have 6 double crochet in all. So you will have 6 double crochet in all. Now we are just going to repeat this pattern. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 double crochet, and in the chain space you are going to make a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through both the loops. Again chain 3, 1, 2, 3. You are going to skip the next 2 double crochet, and in the next double crochet make a double crochet. So now continue making double crochet in the next few stitches till you have 6 in all. In row 4, just repeat this pattern. Chain 3, skip 2 double crochet, single crochet in the chain space, chain 3 again, skip 2 double crochet and then double crochet in the next 6 double crochet. Repeat this till the last chain space of the row and I will meet you there. I have made 6 double crochet, have 2 double crochet left before my last chain space. So now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip the next 2 double crochet and in the chain space make a single crochet. Now chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. Skip the next 2 double crochet and in the next double crochet start making double crochet. 1, 2, 3. You have made 3 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Now we are going to make a double crochet in the third chain of the chain 3. So make a double crochet in the third chain. We have ended the row with 4 double crochet. Chain 3 and turn your work for row 5. The chain 3 counts as the first double crochet of the row. Make a double crochet in the next stitch. So in the next stitch, make a double crochet. You have made 2 double crochets. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 stitches. We have worked in the first 2 double crochets. Skip the next 2. Now single crochet in the chain space. insert your hook, make a single crochet. Now you will chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet in the next chain space. So go into the next chain space, make your next single crochet. Now chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Skip the next 2 double crochet. So skip these 2, and in this double crochet you will make a double crochet. Make another double crochet in the next stitch. We are going to repeat this again. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip the next 2 double crochet. Single crochet in the chain space. So insert your hook, make a single crochet. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet in the next chain space. Insert your hook into the space, make a single crochet. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 double crochet and make a double crochet in the next 2 double crochet. So skip 2 double crochet and double crochet in the next stitch. From here, begin repeating this pattern till before the last chain space. So begin with a chain 3, then skip 2 double crochet, single crochet in the first chain space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3, skip the next 2 double crochet and then double crochet in the next 2 double crochet. I will meet you once you reach the end. I have reached just before the last chain space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now skip 2 double crochet, single crochet in the chain space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3, skip 2 double crochet in the next double crochet, and you will double crochet in the chain 3 because that counts as a stitch. So in the third chain of the chain 3, make your last double crochet of the row. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Turn your work for row 6. Double crochet in the next stitch. Your chain 3 is your first double crochet in the next double crochet. Double crochet 2 times in the chain space. So yarn over, just insert your hook into the chain space, make 1 double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain space again and make another double crochet. Now you will chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Single crochet once in the next chain space. So insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. You will double crochet twice in the next or the third chain space. So yarn over, make 1 double crochet and make 2 double crochet in the third chain space. Now we are going to repeat this pattern. Double crochet in the next 2 double crochet. So make 1 double crochet and then double crochet in the next double crochet. Now you will double crochet 2 times in the first chain space. 1, 2, both in the first chain space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Single crochet in the next chain space or the second chain space. So insert your hook and make a single crochet. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Double crochet 2 times in the next chain space. 1 and 2. Double crochet once in each of the 2 double crochet. Then you will 2 double crochet in this first chain space. Chain 3. 1 single crochet in the next chain space. Chain 3. 2 double crochet in the third chain space. You will repeat this pattern till the last 2 double crochet and I will meet you there. I have reached the end of the row. I have made 2 double crochet in the first chain space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3, 2 double crochet in the last chain space. Now I have 2 double crochet left. So make 1 double crochet in the second last double crochet and 1 double crochet on the third chain of the chain 3. Begin row 7 with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. This is the first double crochet of the row. Now double crochet in the next 3 double crochet. So make a double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Now you will make 2 double crochet in the first chain space. So make 1 double crochet in the chain space and then 2 double crochet in the chain space. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now you will make 2 double crochet in the second chain space. So make 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet both in the second chain space. Now you will double crochet in all of the next 6 double crochet. So make a double crochet in each of the next 6 double crochet. Once you do that, you will make 2 double crochet in the next chain space. Make 1 double crochet and then make 2 double crochet. We are going to repeat this pattern till the end of the row. After the first chain space, you are going to make a chain 3, then double crochet 2 times in the next chain space. Double crochet in all the next 6 double crochet, then double crochet 2 times in the first chain space. Continue this till the last chain space and I will meet you there. I have reached the last chain space of the row. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 double crochet in the last chain space. Make 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet. Now we will end with 4 double crochet. Make 1 double crochet on the next double crochet, 1 double crochet on the next double crochet, 1 double crochet on the next double crochet and 1 double crochet on the third chain of the chain 3. Now chain 3 and turn your work for row 8. 1, 2, 3. In row 8, we are going to double crochet in all the double crochets and 2 double crochet in every chain space. So, your chain 3 counts as a double crochet in the first double crochet. From the second double crochet, start making a double crochet in all the double crochets. I have now reached the chain space. In the chain space, I am going to make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Continue this row in the same way. Double crochet in all the double crochets, and once you reach the chain space, you will make 2 double crochets in the same chain space. Double crochets in all the double crochets and 2 double crochets in the chain space. I will meet you once you reach the end of the row. I have finished row 8 by a double crochet in the third chain. Now chain 3 and turn your work for row 9. Row 9 is the same as row 1. So the chain 3 is the first double crochet in the next stitch. Now you will chain 1. Skip the next stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Skip the next, double crochet in the next. Chain 1. Skip the next and double crochet in the next. Just repeat this till the end of the row. Chain 1. Skip the next stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1. Skip the next stitch, double crochet in the next. I have finished row 9 by skipping the second last stitch and then making a double crochet in the chain 3. Let us begin row 10. We will begin row 10 with a 5mm crochet hook or an 8 size crochet hook. For the rest of the pattern, we will use the 5mm crochet hook and we will just keep repeating row 10. Let us do it together. Begin row 10 with a chain 3 and turn your work. 1, 2, 3. Now, double crochet in the first chain space. Yarn over, insert your hook into the first chain space and make a double crochet. Now you will chain 1. Skip this next double crochet and into the next chain space you will make another double crochet. Chain 1. Skip the next double crochet and in the next chain space you will make another double crochet. Chain 1. Skip the next double crochet and in the next chain space you will make another double crochet. You will just repeat this pattern throughout till the end of the row. Always skip the double crochet and work in the chain space. I have reached the end of row 10. I have double crochet in the last chain space and I have 2 double crochets left. So now chain 1. Skip the next double crochet and then double crochet on top of the third chain. Chain 3 and turn your work for the next row. Each row will now be a repeat of row 10. So this is your first double crochet. Your next double crochet is in the chain space. So make a double crochet in the chain space. Now chain 1. Skip the next double crochet and double crochet in the next chain space. Chain 1. Skip the next double crochet and double crochet in the next chain space. Continue till the end of the row. End the row in the same way as row 10. Double crochet in the last chain space, then chain 1. Skip the next double crochet and double crochet on top of the third chain. We are going to use a larger hook for this mesh pattern because it tends to shrink. Now we will continue repeating row 10 till we reach this entire breadth. So we are going to repeat row 10 for half the breadth of our vest. I will meet you once you finish. Once you finish making all the rows equal to half of the breadth of your summer cardigan or vest, you will leave about 60 inches of the yarn to sew the sides together and then cut it. Now you will pull out a loop. Just keep tugging on your crochet hook. After you finish, you are going to make a second piece. If you want the mesh to align perfectly when you join the two parts together, you can start the second part a little differently from the first. If not, then you can just make the second part identical to the first. For the second part, you will begin with a slip knot. Then chain the exact number as you did for the first, that is a multiple of 12 plus 4. Once you chain the exact same number of chains as the first part, you will chain one more. Now you will double crochet in the sixth chain from the hook. So the loop on the hook does not count as a chain. Skip the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and in the sixth chain you are going to make a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into the top loop or any loop that you want and make your double crochet. Once you do this, you are going to chain one, skip one stitch and double crochet in the next like you did for the first part. At the end of the row, instead of 2 chains, I have only 1 chain left. We will not chain 1 now. We will just make a double crochet in the last chain. Row 2 to 8 will remain exactly the same as the first part. Row 9 is slightly different if you want to align the mesh pattern. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. Now we will begin with a chain 1. Skip one stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1. Skip one stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. Continue this till the end of the row and I will meet you there. At the end of row 9, I have made a double crochet in the second last stitch, and now I have only my chain 3 stitch left. Don't chain 1, just double crochet in the third chain of the chain 3. Begin row 10 with a 5 mm hook, chain 3. Turn your work. Now you will chain 1 and skip this next double crochet. Your chain 3 is your first double crochet. Chain 1, skip the next double crochet and double crochet in the chain space. Chain 1, skip the next double crochet and double crochet in the chain space. Chain 1, skip the next double crochet and double crochet in the chain space. Continue this till the end of the row and I will meet you there. At the end of row 10, I have double crochet in the last chain space. Now I will not chain 1. I will just double crochet on top of the chain 3. So in the third chain, make a last double crochet to end this row. You will now just repeat this row 4 pattern. Chain 3 plus an extra chain. Turn your work, skip 1 stitch and then double crochet in the chain space. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch, double crochet in the chain space. Continue till the end. At the end, you will double crochet in the chain space and then double crochet on top of the chain 3 directly without a chain 1. You will now just repeat row 10 for pattern and make the exact number of rows that you did for the first part. Once you finish making both the panels, you will fold them exactly at the center. Now on the right is a chart for the armhole, or you can decide however big you want your armhole to be. Then you will mark it with a stitch marker on both the panels. This will be your armhole from the shoulder till here. And you will now begin sewing from the bottom till the stitch marker, so you will leave a gap for the armhole on both the panels. Remember to mark the armhole with a stitch marker on the mesh side. This will be your armhole and we will sew from below here. On the other side where the pattern is, this will be the center of your summer vest. We will begin sewing at the bottom here and move up towards the armhole. So begin at the bottom here, move towards the armhole. This will be your armhole. Now make sure that you turn your work inside out because we want to sew on the wrong side so that the seams don't show. Make sure you place the folded parts exactly against one another. Then take the needle, go into the first side and then into the other side on the first stitch. Now tug it. Your loop will rest on the top like this. Now go into the second stitch. You can go into any loop you want. I am going into this loop and this loop. Now tug your needle. Keep doing that for all the stitches. Go into the next stitch, this loop and then this loop. Go on one side and then you will go to the second side. Tug it through. Continue till the end and I will meet you once you reach the stitch marker at the armhole. The side up to the stitch marker, you are now going to weave in the end. So go one last time from one side to the other and then you will go 3 to 4 times in the opposite direction. So I will go downwards, then upwards. Keep doing this till you are sure the yarn is firmly weaved in. Once your shirt is firmly weaved in, take a scissor and cut it off. You will sew the side of the next panel in exactly the same way, leaving a gap for the armhole. Place both the panels side by side. We are now going to sew the backs together. This is the wrong side of both the panels and we will sew on the wrong side. Make sure you sew only the backs together, not the front. You will sew only the back and you will leave a small gap at the top of both the backs as you can see in the chart. Do not sew in this area. Sew from the bottom up till this mark. You will now place both the panels against one another with the pattern in the center for both the panels. This is the back of both the panels. This is the front. We will not sew these together. You will only sew the back. This is the wrong side of the back and this is the right side of the back. Sew on the wrong side so that the seam is hidden. You will sew up till the stitch marker here and leave a small gap at the top. Once we finish all the parts of the jacket, we will make a half double crochet border for it. We will start at the bottom here, then move upwards like this, make a border for the neck and then come downwards like this. If we want to make a fringe, we will stop our border here and continue with a fringe at the bottom of our jacket. If we don't want to make a fringe, we can just continue with the half double crochet border till we reach back to the first side. We will make the border on the right side of our jacket. The inside is the wrong side with the seams, and this is the right side. We will also use a 4.5mm or the smaller crochet hook for the border. We are going to add a half double crochet border for the opening of the jacket so that it doesn't curl up. So attach the yarn to the last stitch. Insert your hook in any space that you see in the last stitch. Now catch the new yarn in a loop form and catch it on your hook like this. Then pull it through the loop. Now you will chain 2. 1 and 2. Now we are going to half double crochet in the same stitch that we have joined our yarn. So yarn over, go back into the same stitch. Then yarn over and pull through the loop. Once you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops to make a half double crochet. Now you will half double crochet in this chain space. We can half double crochet over this end so that we don't have to weave it in. So yarn over, insert your hook into the chain space. Then yarn over and pull through the loop. Once you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Make your next half double crochet in this double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into the double crochet, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Now continue making half double crochets in the chain space and then in the double crochet, then in the next chain space and then in the next double crochet till you reach the V of the neck, and I will meet you there. I have now reached the V of the neck. This is the back where I have joined the 2 parts together. I have worked in this last double crochet. Now I have reached the chain space. We are going to half double crochet these 2 chain spaces together. So yarn over, insert your hook into the first chain space, yarn over and pull through the loop. Once you have 3 loops on your hook, you will yarn over again and go into the next chain space. Yarn over and pull through the loop. Once you have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. You have half double crochet both the chain spaces together. Now you will continue as normal. Make a half double crochet in this next double crochet. Then make a half double crochet in the chain space. Make a half double crochet in the next double crochet and so on till the end. I have reached the bottom of the jacket. Now I am going to leave about 5 to 6 inches to weave in the yarn and then cut it off and then pull out a loop. I am going to make a fringe border. If you don't want to make a fringe border, you will continue with the half double crochet border. So make 2 more half double crochets in this last stitch so that you have 3 half double crochets in the turning stitch. Then continue making half double crochet along the bottom of the jacket. Place them as evenly as possible. Once you reach the other end, you are going to again make 3 double crochet in this turning stitch. You already have 1, make 2 more and then you will join by a slip stitch to the first half double crochet of the round of the border. We are going to make a half double crochet border for each armhole as well. This is the right side of our work. We are going to make the border on the right side. We will attach the yarn at this end. Attach the yarn in exactly the same way that we have before. Insert your hook into the space that you want to attach the yarn. Then catch the yarn in a loop form on the crochet hook and pull it through. Now you will chain 2. Half double crochet in the same space. Now you will half double crochet in every stitch. Continue till the end. Half double crochet in the double crochet and then half double crochet in the chain space, half double crochet in the double crochet and half double crochet in the chain space and so on. Once we finish the round, we are going to join by a slip stitch to the first half double crochet of the round. This is our chain 2 and this is our first half double crochet. Insert your hook below both the loops of the V of the first half double crochet. Yarn over and then pull through the loop. And then pull through the loop on your hook. Now you will cut the yarn and pull out a loop. On the right side of your jacket, make a half double crochet border for the other armhole in exactly the same way. Cut the yarn and weave all the ends in. Now we are going to make the fringe. You are going to take the measuring tape and measure 12 inches of yarn on it, and then take a scissor and then cut it off. Now you will measure all the other strands of yarn with this strand. So just measure like this, and then where it ends you will cut the next strand, and so on. You can cut all the strands for the fringe in the same way. On the right side of our work, we are going to attach the fringe. This is the right side of my work and this is the wrong side. So we will start attaching the fringe at the bottom here. Take 3 strands of yarn, each is 12 inches long, and you will just fold them in half like this. Now it is 6 inches. There is a loop on this side. We are going to use this to attach the fringe. I have attached the first fringe. We are going to attach all in the same way because this side of the fringe looks different than this side. So make sure you attach all in the same way. We are going to use the larger or the 5mm crochet hook to attach the fringe. Insert your hook from behind or the wrong side of your jacket and come to the right side like this where you want to attach the fringe. Now catch the fringe in a loop form on your crochet hook. Pull it through the loop. Now create a big loop. This will be a big loop because you are going to yarn over and pull all these strands through this big loop. So now you have created a fringe. Take 3 strands of yarn, that is 12 inch each, and then fold them in half. Now insert your crochet hook from the back or the wrong side of the jacket to the right side. Catch the fringe on the hook in a loop form. Make sure you catch all the strands, then pull it through. Now create a big loop because you are going to yarn over and pull all the strands through this loop. So yarn over and carefully pull all the strands through the loop. Continue making the fringe in the same way. Make sure you always go from behind to the front so that your fringe looks the same. The fringes give this a boho vest look. Straighten the fringes once you finish making them with your hands as far as possible, and then cut out any long edges carefully, just so that the fringe is equal. Trim the strands so that the entire boho vest has an equal fringe. If you have enjoyed this vest, please like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel and press on the bell icon for more videos. Comment below with any suggestions or queries. Thank you and see you next time.